And I speak about the power of love and what it can do a lot through this album. Not intentionally, I guess when I write songs that just shines through a lot.
Yeah. I will let you in again.
It's an impression of the healing power of intimacy. We as people, as lovers, we get hurt and we get damaged in life, and more specifically by other people that we care about. Let You In is a story of two people finding healing together, being broken together, and because they're together, there's a strength and a healing that takes place. And if not that, just an acceptance of the damages. I think that's what's powerful about love, is that you can be broken and imperfect, but still be loved. Carrying that same sentiment and power of love, the album speeds up a little bit with Train Ride, and it's a song about not knowing exactly where you're going, but being excited about it because you have love, because you have purpose, you have a relationship or something positive in your life. The chorus is very vague. It's just train ride. It feels right. So there's this thing happening, the metaphorical train ride throughout the whole song. And you don't really know what that is, but you do know that it feels right. These rails are shaking, but we're getting somewhere. Look at that caboose. So it's also a pun to a booty that's shaken, so it's kind of sexy, but it's um telling you that we're going somewhere. Not sure where, but it's exciting. With the previous hint to booty shaking on Train Ride, Nobody's Watching really takes us to a sexy, mysterious place. When I was recording Nobody's Watching, especially at the end of the second verse, right before there's that, where I just break out into laughter, I experienced something that I haven't experienced before. It almost scared me that there was this strangeness and this expressive, like I said, sexuality to it that I haven't expressed before. And it almost scared me at first, but it felt so good. So I laughed, and it felt manic. It felt like I'd gone crazy, but like good crazy. And that's what I hope, um, knowing that part of yourself, that sexy, confident, freaky part of yourself does to people. Like Nobody's Watching.
You found me here, you found me.
Slowing things down, You Found Me, the next track, is about the rescuing power of love. There's this mental struggle in the narratives through the verses, and there's this unknowing, this longing. And then the choruses is just this very repetitive refrain of "You found me," and I think it boils down to the line, "I got lost in the chaos. I must have been way off. You found me here."
You don't need to hide your face in this place.
I certainly was thinking about my wife when I wrote this song, but I was also thinking about how true love and the power of that, when you feel that within yourself, there's no longer a shame about who you are as a person. And that is something I hope everybody finds, that they no longer need to hide.
I stay ready to rock. I stay ready to chill.
The second to last song, Rocksteady, is possibly my personal favorite because it's me telling myself that I'm doing a good job. That I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. life has its ups and downs. There's disappointments, there's highlights, but as long as I wake up in the morning, drink some coffee, and do what I need to do, focus on my family, focus on my music, things are going to keep going in the direction that I want them to go. And it's a mantra of that purpose, of that calling that I feel that I have. I stay ready to rock, I stay ready to chill. Rock steady I will.
Cause I found myself, now it's time to flex.
Now that we have all of this love and we have this confidence and we no longer need to hide our face, flex is the realest of flexes. And when I say that, it's not a flex for external vanities. It's not a flex for validation by others. It's not a flex for likes and views and comments. The flex that I am referring to in the song Flex is the flex of knowing oneself, discovering your true value and purpose. And the reason why this song resonates with me so much, and because I spoke so strongly on that song, is because I spent way too long doubting myself as a person, first and foremost, and then more specifically, doubting who I was as a musician and an artist and what was possible of me and the value that I have. Once that value is discovered, then one can flex accordingly. And that's the flex that I'm talking about. I found myself. Now it's time to flex. Now it's time to finally exist in a place where I know who I am. And I don't have to spend time doubting it or reaching out to other things to validate who I am. I can just, on my own accord, flex. Essentially Forgotten is my debut EP as Eumonic. It's the first 7 of 28 songs that I'll be releasing this year in the same style. And in the same collection, this is the first installment, if you will, of the full 28 songs. And Essentially Forgotten is hopefully something that you'll remember when it comes out on July 1st.